Well. All right. It's your boy Art Czar back with you, live in effect for yet another coach review and reveal. You know, I picked up this package here a little bit ago, had a coach custom take a look and put this together for me, as I always have them do. My coach rep usually gives me a heads up and says, hey, there's a package or there's an item here that you may want to pick up and do your review on. It's going to be awesome. So basically, I take the time sometimes to do this specifically to let you guys know, to show you in so many words or another, when you order a coach custom, it's almost as if you become part of their traditional family in a sense, because not a lot of people do coach customs, but I do. I advocate for it. I'm pretty certain that it can be a little bit costly, but it's worth it overall because you have a once in a lifetime item. It is a one of one. It is a limited edition if you want to look at it that way. And I prefer to term it as such because if you take the time to do such, people immediately notice the beauty in something that you customize. And this one doesn't have a lot of custom on it. Just this one thing I thought I would add to it to kind of make it pop a little bit. You guys will see it in a minute. So this is my inaugural unboxing. I don't do a lot of unboxings on this channel, but in this particular instance, I'll do it. I've already, as you can see, sliced it open and taken a look at it, but it's not going to affect you guys because it's going to be an unboxing to you. So how about that? Now, I want to first, before I get into this box, I want to give a shout out to my supporters and everyone who leaves great, wonderful comments down below and interact with me and tell me what good of a job that I'm doing here on the channel. And I take all of that to heart. You guys mean so much to me. It keeps me going. It motivates me, and it gets me up into the midst of this. It makes me want to continue and go harder and review more and get more into depth. Now, you guys know I am a firm advocate of quality over quantity. Doesn't care. I don't care if it's something that costs little bit amounts of capital or something that costs a lot. Quality is quality, and I found that in coach, there are other products that doesn't cost as much out there that have pretty good quality. But of course, I'm a coach guy. So at the end of the day, there are other items that I probably will review from time to time that I found good quality in. And I'll be sure to, break it to you guys and let you guys see it, because it's not only good for me, but it's good for you, because you can go out and, pick up something for yourself. So let's go ahead with no further ado. Let's bust this open. So bear with me. I'm going to do this one-handed, and I prefer to believe that I have pretty good strength in one hand. There we go. All right, let's get to it. So you can see Coach likes to bundle this thing with the beautiful little Coach sticker on there. I think that's amazing. When they do that, I think it's an awesome thing. So as you guys can see, they've taken the liberty of doing this for me. I've already ripped through the packaging of this. So you see, I like the Coach sticker. I think that's a pretty cool touch. So before I get into the packaging here, you can see this is the Coach NS Charter Hybrid. I actually picked this up for the Mother's Day sale, so it was a little bit off. It wasn't a whole lot, but just enough to give you guys an idea of exactly how this works when you order a custom item on sale. If you get it on sale, you're going to get the better deal. Obviously, they're going to give you some really, really good accolades and such just for being loyal to them. And then they're going to throw in a couple of nice little perks here and there to accentuate the item. So let's go ahead and bust this out. All right. Bang! So check this out, guys. The Charter NS Hybrid bag. This is like a pouch. It's not that big, and I'm going to be honest, if you are a heavier gentleman or a larger gentleman in size and height, it's going to make the bag look very small, okay? If you're a shorter guy, slender guy, it's going to probably look a little better. But then again, it's subjective, so it depends on how you look at it and how you see it. Personally, I think anyone can wear it and make it pop because it's going to serve a functional purpose for each and every person who picks it up. The beauty with it is, as you can see, there's my custom piece. It's the skull. I've never had the skull before. I think of the Punisher when I see that because I like to punish in business. That's how it is. So I wanted to get that to kind of further accentuate the item. But you can see how it pops against this color. This is an eggshell white. It's more like it's not a soft leather. It's soft, yes, but it's not like the tumble lamb skin and all that good stuff they actually do use a lot of. Shout out to my guy Curtis Solar. He actually likes to state when it's tumble lamb or whatever you want to call that. This is more like a sport calf. It's very durable. It is soft. You can see the grain in it when I flex on it a little bit. So it is a really, really good grade of leather. It's definitely got that beautiful grain pattern in it. As you flex on it a little bit, you can see it's not the cheap stuff. Now let's look at the quality in it. Everybody knows I'm a big advocate, firm advocate, believer of quality. Look at the stitching on this. It's very close and consistent. It doesn't overrun the edges. It's basically going to support the tubing that's in here to support this exterior of the item so that it doesn't flex out and get stuck. You see there's a very good material inside of that to keep it pretty much intact. You can see this track stitching. It's going to use the nylon thread. Of course, they use it in wind sails, parachutes, and things like that. So it's going to be the toughest material out there when it holds the bag together. That's what you want. The beauty with this thing is going to be exactly how it hits. I, of course, added a hang tag on the side with the one that comes with it. Of course, I have it customized on the back, but you can add anything you want to have it monogrammed. I'm a big time guy in the monogramming for personalization. As you can see, the Coach buckle and the strap, nylon, it's like a lighter brown. Now, the beauty with it is, if you ever seen a real NBA basketball, the cowhide leather that they use is very similar to this particular leather right here. It's very nice, soft, supple. This is what they use on basketballs. So I played a lot of basketball growing up, so I recognize the beauty with this leather immediately when I saw it. I was like, wow, that thing's pop. So you can see, look at the details on this. They even stitch the edge of the strap that pretty much connects it, and the fasteners are pretty much threaded and stitched very nicely. Contrast stitching on that, of course. Orange, or rather brown if you look at it very closely. Very nicely done. And I like the dark, I like the choice of the dark nylon to hold the bag all together with the strap. See, it actually everything contrasts one another. They didn't choose to contrast it here on the outer lid of the bag, but they did do some of it on the underbody here on the edges. It's orange there on that beautiful sport calf leather. And basically on the bottom, you see how they actually stitch this. It's like a two-way street, okay? It has the stitching going on both sides. It's just very well made item. You can see this. It's very consistent. I like the outer lip on this for extra security. And it just tells you, it screams quality when you look at it. I mean, it is a very, very nice item. You can see the Coach insignia and embossment on the back. Coach leatherware. That's the first time I've ever seen that. I've never seen them actually stamp that particular inscription on the back of any of their items. But as you can see, it is gorgeous. It's always gorgeous, man. It's the only way we fly over here. You know what I'm saying? In Art Czar land, it's always the gorgeous first. And then we go hard and gritty if we have to. That's how my guys do it. So that's how we do it. But on the flip side of this, let's open this thing up and get into the interior of this item, if we may. All right, now here's the thing, guys. I like how they actually bolt these items on. You see, they use a real screw kit to do it. You see the Coach insignia on the underbody, which lets you know it obviously came from Coach retail. Outlet very rarely has anything like that, but sometimes you might run into something where they may do that. I'm not certain that they do ever, but if they do, you can see right here that this is a retail item and it's distinct from the outlet version, which is still a good version. Don't get me wrong, I'm not dumping on my outlet. I buy a lot of outlet items, but it's going to be a little bit different in the quality, but overall, it's going to be very, very synonymous to one another. So you're not losing anything by going outlet versus retail, guys. Okay, so here's the strap. Okay, the shoulder strap begs to command your attention because obviously it matches I would call this a dark brown, and it definitely is a hint off of this orange sport calf, but it actually just transitions so well. I mean, I like it. It's the seatbelt looking material. You ever had a seatbelt, you look at it real closely, you look at them. This is pretty much the same material, so it's not going to rip or tear or fray, anything like that. But here's the kick, guys. This is the item that I want to show. This comes attached to this second little pouch bag. So when you carry this thing, you're actually carrying two pouches on one strap. It's connected via a O-ring clamp that actually comes off. You can see right here, it does flex. If you look at it, you see that where it opens and closes. You can detach this if you like. And you can also see where this actually has a very, very good quality item itself. It's Coach leatherware insignia as well. So in every regard, when you look at this thing, here is another item. Now, if you have something smaller that you wanted to use to basically do this, to add something in here, you can place. Now, this thing is, let's go to dimensions. This is probably about 2 or 3 inches tall. Maybe, I'll give it 4 inches tall. It's going to be an inch or so wide. It's going to be very, very decently spacious in there. You can actually add your cards in there, your credit cards and all that stuff, your ID. It's not going to give you all the space in the world for a laptop or anything like that. Good luck fitting one of those in there. But it can't even fit your phone. But for the most part, this is great for your ID, your credit cards. If you're brave enough to stick just the cards in there by itself, you want to put it inside of another Coach wallet to do, you're free to do that and it would fit perfectly well. Now, as you saw, oops, kind of dropped it here. If you look closely, you can see it has that brown, basically the edge of the pocket in the inside of this thing is layered with the brown sport calf, and the insignia for Coach is also indicated in the lining of this item. So it's very good. The contrast stitching against that brown, it really pops. You can see that. Very, very nicely done. This item will be good for, like I said, if you have something small you wanted to add. I like the back of this, the buttons of how they basically put this on the back of there. You get a contrast stitching on the back. This is, and it actually is made for your belt. So this actually pops loose like so. And you can actually strap this amongst a belt. You can take this off to be worn against your belt if you want. And it becomes a belt clip at that point. Look at the attention to detail and just the thought-provoking manner of how they make this stuff at Coach, man. These guys are just always thinking of something, because at one point or another, all these items become very redundant if they're not doing something different. They have to be very, very careful with how they're handling what their items are, because they want to make sure that it's not basically overlapping with another item that they have out there, or overlapping with something else on the market that doesn't serve the correct purpose that you need. So in essence, you end up getting a very valuable item that's possibly somewhat different than the last, or different than anything else on the market. So none of their items pretty much overlap. It's always some little compartment or pocket or bag or depth or something here or there that actually makes the bag stand out even more. Of course, this is a metal buckle. You hear that? So the fastener's metal. The depth of this bag is not bad at all. It's, like I said, it's about 5 inches tall, 6 inches, actually it's about 6 inches tall for this bag. And if you on a good day, if you want to include the clamshell on the top, you can give it about a good 7 or so. So you're getting 6 to 8 inches, depends on how you adjust that strap right there for desired length or whatever have you, because you can do that. And inside of this bag, you're going to get some pretty good depth in there. Here you can add your phone. You can put your wallet in there. You can put, anything. If you're a lady and you like this bag, it is more or less going to be a unisex, although it is a men's item, but the ladies can opt to carry this as well. If they like, you ladies, go out and grab you one of these if you like it. It's not a problem either way. So, you're going to have your Coach tag in the inside that basically itemizes the fact that it is a Coach item, as you can see that. And you're going to be able to see, oh, there we go. You can see it's an official Coach item there. And basically, you're going to see here that anything that you add into this bag, you're going to get very good size, dimensions, and quality space out of this. So again, it's a very durable, sturdy bag. If you don't want to carry a big, bulky, sometimes chest packs get a little bit bulky sometimes, and it's cool. I mean, I like them. I wear them all the time, as you guys know. But sometimes you want something on the smaller side. This fits right along the side of you, kind of like a holster or something. It's kind of weird, but you carry it along the side of yourself. So guys, that's pretty much it with this particular bag. It's not the greatest size in the world, but it's big enough for a real, quick in and out, good quick meeting. If you want to hit the town for a minute, you don't want to carry it in your pockets. Remember, do not suffer from BPS, bulky pocket syndrome. That's out. No way. We don't do the bulky pockets around here, guys. You know how we do it. So in essence, I want to, again, focus upon the beauty of this bag. Accentuates, it pops, it adds flair, it hits the mark, it hits the street, and you will get compliments out of this item. It is a showstopper. It is gorgeous. People will stop you and say, man, that's awesome. What is that? and you just flip it over in the back and say, Coach Leatherwear. But again, this is your boy Art Czar, back with you live in effect for another review and reveal of another beautiful product. This is the Charter bag with the second side clip item on the side. Guys, get out the coach and pick this up. Like, share, and subscribe to the content, guys. And remember to leave me a comment down below. It's been a pleasure, as always, serving you, and I will continue to do so. Hit that notification bell icon to be notified when new items or whatever will drop. I'm spacing out the videos a little bit here and there now to get more depth in the quality of the items, trying to find stuff that doesn't look like everything else out there. So taking my time with it, please bear with me, but the items will continue to drop. I will continue to showcase them here and display the greatest possibilities that come into my possession or I'm notified by my coach rep. So guys, again, Art Czar, your boy, love you guys all, and I'm out. Peace.